Yes, this has been the case, I think, since the time we've got independence. Somewhere we concentrated only on few areas like, doctors, engineers, and after that we started forgetting that any other fields which exist which can really, take your child forward mentally and emotionally. I, the place I come from, acting was considered the lowest of the job. Okay, uh, and till the age or till the time I took the train for Delhi to study in Delhi University and do theatre, I didn't have the courage to say to my parents or to my to my friends that I want to become an actor. Because the only thing they were expecting me, the entire society wanted me to become was either doctor or engineer. So this is the society that we made for ourselves. That uh, we, I so agree with ma'am. My daughter goes to school. The way we are treating our children is so, so criminal actually. I started calling today's children as trophy children. They can't do anything wrong. They should not have any freedom. They should always look good. They should be compared with the best that which is there in parents' mind. So when I'm coming back to your question, when we talk about Make in India, this is also part of Make in India. Look at Chetri. We are so proud of him. We have a sportsman, we are so proud of him. And I, as an Indian, I want to be proud of many such talents. I'm always looking for one. And Budhiya, kind of a child in other country, would have been a legend by now, at the age of 14. He would have been written about, talked about, celebrated about. But this is the tragedy of our country, that we could not even celebrate that 5-year-old boy's ability. I'm not talking about his achievement. I'm talking about his ability and passion to nurture him, passion to protect him, protect his his ability to go far. And this is sad. Budhiya, and there are too many Budhiyas in this country. I have seen from my own eyes in my own small town, one cricketer, he was from my school. People used to say that he's one of the best. At the age of 12, experts used to say that he's one of the best spinner. And where is he today? Because we stopped looking for talents, because we don't care for talents. We only want achievements, but we don't want the process.
Very interesting point that you made, that Make in India should be that we make these kind of talents, we make Olympians who hit gold at the Olympics. Sunil, 105 athletes in the Indian delegation going to the Olympics, thrice the number in the Chinese delegation. Does that upset you, the number and the parity?
This is a difficult one. Every time that I watch Olympics and we see the front runners like America and China, and I think what do they do differently that we don't? So the one of the main reasons is sports medicine. Number 2 is they take care of sports very well. Number 3 is they put a lot of infrastructure. But one of the most important reasons is they have a bigger pool to choose from. If you see America's population, if it is China's population, they have a bigger pool to choose talent from. And so do we. So when I sit and I think, all right, हमारे सारे चले गए Olympics में, and then we don't get as many medals as what they get, where are we going wrong? Then I ask myself, whichever talent that we have in our country, kids like Budhiya and so many of them, are they getting the right coaching? Are they getting the basic coaching? Forget about luxury. Are they getting the basic coaching? Are they been monitored? Number 1, to trace them. You know what? अंडमान में 2 बच्चे हैं, लक्षद्वीप में 3 हैं, वो cyclist है, वो footballer है, वो hockey वाला player है. Have we identified and are we giving them enough? Only the day when we identify all talent in sports, because we're talking about Olympic, and if we are giving them basic, I'm not even talking luxuries, basic amenities to train and to compete, and if after that we only come back with 7, 6, 8 medal, whatever, We can put our hands up and say, you know what, we tried our best. We gave best to everything possible in our country, and we take it. But right now, we don't. I can speak over here, and we all know this, we don't. So when we don't give everything that we can to all the talent, then there's no point, अरे यार छोड़ो, हम लोग को medal नहीं मिलने वाला, China को मिलेगा, या America को मिलेगा. So when we're not doing our homework, when we're not identifying those talents and not giving them basic amenities and infrastructure, we are not supposed to crib that we're not getting medals. Because we are 1.3 billion people, there is no way that we don't have talent in any sport. Forget about any sport, about anything in life. Actors, musicians, sports people, anything. There is no way that even God comes and tells me that there's a dearth of talent in my country. It is impossible. What we are lacking is finding the talent and giving the talent, he or she, basic amenities to perform well. Budhiya was noticed what there, and I said there's only one Budhiya that we have come across. There are so many Budhiyas in this country. So many of them. The spinner who lost. I played a lot of football with a lot of kids who were better than me. Where are they? I don't even know. And they must be thinking, you know what? I was better than Chetri. He's there as the national captain. I could have been better than him. Lost. And like that, we are losing hundreds of them every second. And that's a worry. I just hope in coming time, we can rectify that. Because in no way, the kind of population that we have, the kind of talent we have, we should be where we are in sports.
Very, very important and significant points that you made. Finally, Ajit, I want to ask you, is that there is no dearth of talent, right? Isn't that why Budhiya Singh Born to Run becomes that much more an important story for people to see?
Absolutely it does. And it's a pity that a legend, as Manoj pointed out, or somebody who would have been actually a legend in another country, virtually, will almost sort of need a different medium to tell a story. So at one level, that itself is a tragedy. But yes, I think given where we are as a nation, it's very important for us that this film reaches millions of people, because this film is saying so many things, And I think we are, as a society, as some of my co-panelists also sort of touched upon, are swinging to the other extreme now. So from a point of saying, let's make only doctors and engineers, now we are swinging where we are thinking, let's make only gold medalists and super achievers and trophy children, I think the film is saying something more profound. It's saying born to run. It could be born to sing. It could be born to do anything. So I think it's about setting people free, and let them do what they are born to do. Yeah, Manoj was born to act. Yeah, he was born to play football. So when are we going to let people do what they are born to do? And that country is really, truly a free country, And I think that message is very vital, and Bollywood and films, given that they are the vehicle of the popular narrative, and, they are the vehicle through which message goes out. I think I'm very, very confident that we still have a lot of hope, and we look forward that one day Budhiya actually fulfills his dream, and if not, but in another Olympics, he makes that twist with the destiny that is very, very due to him.
I think all the kids who are here are listening to that and saying that we should be born to be free to do what we really want to do. Those are the words, and I'm now going to open the floor for questions. We have a lot of parents as well as the media present here. I'm going to open the floor to questions from you.
Hello, hi. This is Mayur here from Cinestan.com. This is just another Mayur, I think, in the house. I've not come here in the capacity of a journalist here, but I've come here as an ordinary Indian who loves sports and who loves my fellow citizens. My question first to Manoj ji, and I would like Somendra ji to add to it. Since the last 11 hours, there is a tragic news of, not tragic though, but shocking news of Budhiya Singh missing. He and his mother are not to be found. And firstly, I would like you all to make an appeal, if it is able to reach to him. And my question is, just reading about, entire thing about Budhiya, I think while obviously we are going to love this film, it looks great. I think that today the question should be, what is the future of Budhiya, rather than, praising about his past. And in your eyes, Manoj, Mr. Viranchi Das, unfortunately, he's not there with us today. There is also, obviously, there are critics, and who say that maybe Budhiya was like a tire which was used way too early. The rubber is burnt out, and today he cannot even win a school race. And is it just the lack of facilities alone, or do you think maybe that he ran a bit too much in the past?
Could you just specifically
Okay.
ask one question that
Yeah,
you want,
okay.
and who is it directed towards?
It's,
the
for
question?
Mr. Manoj Bajpayee. My question firstly is I would like you to make an appeal for that Budhiya is missing. He and his mother are missing. And my question is that shouldn't we be more concerned currently about Budhiya Singh's future? You know, we all seen his past. You know, he's made us proud. And my second question is basically, is it just purely lack of facilities alone that that Budhiya today he can't even win a school race in his school? Do you think he was a tire which burnt out too early?
I think I'll give it to Somendra to answer. He's the director and who's done all the research, and he's from Odisha, so he's in a better position to answer all your questions.